Okay, so let's start at stone giants don't have heat sinks. 1 second. I'm gonna get a cough drop
They don't.
and a tea. So, even if we are facing Yanti, my battle cry cannot be Cobra!
Yes, we were well past this.
I don't believe we were well past this, but note to self, lightsaber chucks, bad idea. The expressive dance skill is not a
Yes.
substitute for language skill. I will stop blaming every massacre we come across on Decepticons. Despite what the rules say, berserking does not improve my aim. Which is funny. Even if the spells are use them or lose them, I will not waste meteor swarms on a goblin. I will not lay siege to Cinderella's castle. Elves do not get Viking funerals. Even if we have more ammo than fuel, I still have to cut down the tree with the chainsaw, not the HMG. If we have to add a new PC mid-campaign, he doesn't have to pass a drug test first. Can't use the Jedi mind trick to convince the stormtroopers the droids over there are the droids they're looking for. Can't start the game with 24 hours to live. The bluff skill is no substitute for actually knowing the spell. Slings make poor thongs, and vice versa. If I have two cyber arms, they have to be on different sides. My character cannot gain a level through nepotism. I will not use the D20 system to test the validity of any Kennedy assassination theory. My character has mastery level in singing. I do not. I will not convert to Alastri just so I can watch naked drow chicks getting their groove on. No matter how much he pisses me off, I will not raise the barbarian's dead mother-in-law. Just because my superhero game has 18 stats and yours only has 3 doesn't mean mine is 6 times better. Monofilament does not automatically make the world a better place. Holding the hand crossbow sideways gangsta style does not add to my intimidation check. Even if I wait for the ninja to jump at me, I can't crucify him with a repeating crossbow in a single round. If at any point in his lifespan my character can clear out every single cave of chaos in a single round, he's vetoed. My druid can't summon or change into a skunk. No, seriously, it's not allowed in the rulebook. Kangaroos are poor substitutes for tauntauns. There is no such thing as Viking-assisted suicide. Jury summoning is not a real spell. I cannot name my character anything that was suggested by Tom Servo. Doesn't matter if I'm just using it to spot well, Force Lightning still gets me dark side points. Erasing the compass on the map and redrawing it in reverse does not mean the villain will start building the evil railroad backwards. Ninjas do not have a hive mind. No matter how much ammo I start with, I can't impact the total world supply. We will not gut every animal we kill to see if they have any treasure inside, like in video games. We can't stabilize the dying villain before we make our escape, just in case he was a load-bearing villain. If my troll is the smartest character in the party, the entire party is vetoed. I will not attempt to overdose on Rogaine so I can disguise myself as a Wookiee. I can't summon anything in MM4 just so I can take a bathroom break while the DM looks it up. If the weapon has the three-handed trait, I don't get a sidekick just for the extra hand. As a matter of fact, the high and tight buzz cut doesn't exist in Exalted. I'm not automatically eliminated from the crappy module if I guess the wrong murdering clue, so I can stop making random accusations. I was not raised by a pack of feral ironclads. I will call the elf druid by his impossibly long elf name, not just Lone War Leaf Blower. I will not simply refer to the elf druid as that dirty, dirty hippie. There is no such thing as a dwarven battle perm. Canadian is not a real language. When I get to the custom weapons section, or weapon creation section, I will keep turning those pages. Even if the villain is lawful evil, slapping a cease and desist order on him isn't going to work. I will go to the villain's lair and take him out the old-fashioned way, not just wait outside his favorite bar with a rifle. In the middle of Black Ops, I do not have time to put a banana in the exhaust port of their AV9. Even if I think of something the Demi-Lich isn't immune to, he's immune to it. Even if my character sheet says otherwise, I can't max out the party with Delta-class cyberware immediately after character generation. Even if I could prove at least half a dozen practical uses for it, I can't have a slip and slide for the dungeon crawl. Even if we are playing in the New Republic era, I can't call dibs on Boba Fett's armor. If the GM's wife is in the party, I'm not allowed to hunt anything cute. I do not get to put remote detonation switches into the weapons of any PCs I built for them. I can't have a handgun that starts out doing more damage than most people have wounds. I do not have to check before each adventure that my fellow adventurers are not doppelgangers, Cylons, or pod people. Even if we are womp rat hunting, we don't have to dye the Wookiee fluorescent orange. I will go take out the villain's dungeon the old-fashioned way, not use magic to reroute a river into it instead. After rerouting a river through the villain's lair, I will not pan for gold wherever the river comes out. Just because the game left the rules for the stun settings grossly unbalanced doesn't mean I have to take advantage of it. Despite the name, I can't actually wear a cloaker, but I will fail to notice the cloaker weighs over a quarter ton. Metal detectors don't automatically find Cylons. When told to dress like a goth, I will make sure, in no uncertainty, whether they mean black clothes and eyeliner or chainmail and shield. There is no such thing as a rare saxophonist. If 48 straight hours of pistol whipping doesn't convince the terrorist to spill his guts, another 48 hours probably won't either. The tattoo gun is not standard equipment in a mapping kit. The cryokinetic is forever banned from water balloon fights. Even if the rules allow it, my sumo wrestler can't take superhuman attractiveness. There is no such thing as a brothel crawl. Kinda wanna have a brothel crawl. Anyway, a IRSAN will not use his powers to help fill out Wikipedia articles. My sumo wrestler can't have lap band surgery without affecting his martial arts skills. Everybody Wang Chung tonight is not an acceptable use of the mass suggestion spell. Tornadoes don't have hit points. Even if I take twice as long, that doesn't mean I can take 40. I cannot try and throw large blunt objects at Malkavians, kobolds, or Kender, or their players. Even if the game is a crappy rip-off of World of Warcraft, my character can't speak in Leet. Even if I roll a nat 20, I can't jump the Grand Canyon on a stock steamroller. In the middle of Black Ops, if a character dies, I will not disavow knowledge of him until after the mission is over. If the battle goes for 20 rounds, we don't have to stop and wait for the Zamboni guy to clean up the battlefield. I will not tell the rookies they can roll down their Y-wing windows. My wizard does not need to shout out the name of what he's summoning every time he picks a creature. Anything short of adamantium full plate is not considered light armor for dwarves. In the middle of Black Ops, I can't start a major corp war just because I'm bored with the current run. Even if he used int as a dumb stat, I don't have to carve this side towards enemy on the barbarian's axe blade. If I'm in an assault mech, bump drifting is discouraged.
But what if the assault mech goes 172 kilometers per hour? With an axe.
Definitely discouraged then.
After a successful Black Ops, before I'm paid, After a successful Black Ops, before I'm paid, I will not immediately adopt a dozen children for tax breaks. I cannot wish someone else was an Oscar Mayer Wiener. I will not cut the vault guards in on the hall instead of fighting them.
Isn't that kind of clever, though?
1980s breakdancing moves have their place. In front of the Badaka Prince is not one of them. Just because I was paid in advance doesn't mean I can let the incompetent expedition leader die. There is a limit to how much innuendo I can fit into one combat round. Even if it is just my character speaking, I will not claim Texas was stolen from Mexico. I will live longer that way. I cannot put Nodens on speed dial. I will not attempt to clear out a dungeon by using only Bangalore torpedoes. Picking his pocket means more than just turning him upside down and shaking him vigorously. I will not do anything that Bilbo Baggins hates. Even if I Even if I have enough, putting silencers on my minigun doesn't work. There is no such thing as a magic murder bag of holding. I will stop referring to the Eladrin as just Elf Mark II. I will not shoot vampires in the chest with a large pistol just so they have to explain the embarrassing sucking chest wound. I will not take the phobia of anything that doesn't exist in the game world. If I have an ability that lets me alter minor aspects of my appearance, that doesn't include girth. Move things around a little bit. There we go. Okay. I will not, girth. Where is that? There it is. Add bulldozers to the list of things vampires are allergic to. Can't strangle a werewolf with a roll of Kodak film, no matter what we all know it's made of. In the middle of Black Ops, I will not use up all the claymores just because I don't want to take them back with me. I cannot have my mercy surgically removed. Even if I'm in charge, I can't order the Assault Lance to perform West Side Story dance routines. That sounds funny. If given a Holy Avenger sword, I can't melt it down and reforge it into a weapon my paladin actually uses. Even if it's still give a combat bonus to everybody else, I can't just stand there and read a book behind the villain. In the middle of my Black Ops, I can't call my girlfriend and remind her to pick up some Chinese on her way home. I will leave out mating rituals when presenting a cultural exchange with diplomatic ambassadors. Letting the red shirt guard the plane is really frowned upon, as it doesn't leave anybody to sacrifice to the Shoggoths. Cannot start the campaign on fire. Will not start all my skills at 89%, so I get a massive sand boost later. I cannot rickroll people with any video that increases their mythos lore. I will refrain from casting Dimension Jump on a magnificent mansion on every police box we pass. I cannot wish we were playing the previous edition of the game. Summoning a water elemental right above a fire elemental doesn't work. By the way, do you want to know one of the most devastating combos in all of D&D? That the enemy doesn't even get a save for if done right?
Okay.
So, you can shape walls, or some walls, any shape you want. So you could cast Prismatic Wall as kind of like a sphere. You know, a big old circle. And then as you use your... Basically, it's 18 levels of Wizard, 2 levels Fighter. And then you use your fighting ability, fighter ability, Action Surge, to cast Reverse Gravity. If the enemy isn't standing next to something they can grab onto, they don't get a save, and they will just fly up through the prismatic sphere. They'll go through all the layers on one side, and then all the layers on the other side, and then end above it, where you immediately stop concentrating on your reverse gravity, and let them fall back through it. Let's quickly look at that. What is it? Prismatic sphere. Or prismatic wall. Prismatic wall. 5th edition spell. Hmm. Let me see. The wall has 7 layers, each with a different color. When a creature attempts to reach in or pass through the wall, it does so 1 layer at a time through all the wall's layers. As it passes or reaches through each layer, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw or be affected by that layer's properties as described below. Red. The creature takes 10d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half that much on a successful one. Orange. The creature takes 10d6 acid, or half damage on a successful save. Yellow. 10d6 lightning, or half damage on a successful save. Green. 10d6 poison, or half damage on a successful save. Blue. An additional 10 damage, or 10d6 damage. Indigo. On a failed save, the creature is restrained. It must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. If it succeeds the saves 3 times, the spell ends. If it fails the save 3 times, it permanently turns to stone and is subject to the petrified condition. Violet. On the failed save, the creature is blinded. So now then, you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You pass through it twice on the way up. So you take 10 sets of 10d6, and then you fall back through it. Apparently, the average damage is like 700.
Oh, wow.
You there, Glenn?
Yes.
There is no more debating how much XP Mr. Tumnus would be worth. I could not be the bizarro version of another player. Nowhere in my barbarian's description will I include the word jaunty. My issue does not get bonus frequent flyer miles automatically during character generation. Doesn't matter how big we make it, a pit trap isn't going to take out the Tarrasque. Actually, that's an interesting... Hey, Glenn. Your Yanti Sorcerer, could it take, mounted combat feat?
My Yanti sorcerer?
Mm-hmm. Your backup character?
It's a Yanti, so it doesn't get any feats.
What do you mean?
Mounted combat, right?
Do Yanti not get feats?
Not at first level.
Okay, that's fine. Because backup character, a Yanti Sorcerer, mounted combat on a centaur.
I have a backup character of a custom lineage for that paladin.
Uh-huh. But now, think of the Sorcerer as a Hexblade Sorcerer? Or a Hexblade Warlock? I can maintain invisibility on you, or blur on you. You make it so things can't attack me. And then I do the same thing with Polearm Mastery and, what do you call that? War Magic.
Doing a spellcaster centaur?
Yeah, we could do a Spellcaster Centaur. Or, technically, I'm a Warlock, so... A Hexblade Warlock, so I'm a melee Spellcaster that uses medium armor. How would that be for interesting? Then I could take Pact of the Blade. Just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
I have I have to go into the dungeon, not just send in dozens of summoned creatures every morning. Fireballs don't have a non-lethal option. I will ponder this after I've cast one at the guy we needed alive. My weapon is a +3 flaming flail, not my great balls of fire. I will not use a portable hole to cheat at golf. In the middle of Black Ops, I will not look at the target's HR files to see if they have better benefits. I will not use the mage's staff of wizardry in lieu of a pool cue. Torching the forest doesn't get me any XP for anything inside the forest. I cannot have any gun that lets me kill the villain without being in at least an adjacent county. A second level commoner is not twice as common as a first level commoner. If we don't have a thief, I can't call AAA to Slim Jim the dungeon every the Slim Jim the dungeon every entry door. I will lick the Rhodian's antenna uh and I will lick the Rhodian's antenna and stick him to the wall while he sleeps. I think I will not lick the Rhodian's antenna. Okay. No matter how long his speech is, my sniper will not shoot the speaker introducing the target. During the side jump, my neutral can't do mean things to the scions while they are tripping. I will not try and feed the Quinn extremely salty food to see if he melts. Our mission is to rescue the princess, not bring the sexy back. Even if given detailed instructions on page 50 to 51, I can't take Cloud City on a joyride. I can't wish to change my vote on what module we're playing. Bass Line is not an acceptable performed skill specialty. Thri-Kreen do not have the flaw obsession pretty lights. The party leader is not the one that looks best in a chainmail bikini. I can't make it rain before the invention of paper currency. If I make a cowboy with the young flaw, I can't name him Sulks. If I don't have any points in medtech, I can't try faith healing. We will not end every adventure with a public service announcement. If my character requires the GM to memorize the rules for siege warfare, he's vetoed. We can't trade the ranger for a giant, pirate, or padre. I am forbidden from using more than 10 source books to make one character. I will wait for the GM to finish his incredibly complicated riddle before answering correctly. I can't wish for somebody to publish the rules for gnomes or bards. My time machine is not for collecting autographs. I can stop rolling at 7 times dead. I am forbidden from doing anything that makes a passerby flinch. Even if the rules allow it, I can't have my uneducated peasant start with every known language. If the rules contradict Isaac Newton, Newton wins. I will not stand, I will not send the villain a fake message his mother is coming, then attack him while he's cleaning. My brooding costumed vigilante can't take the flaw, dark secret, well adjusted to society.
That's a pretty dark secret for a costume vigilante.
Despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary, Dick Clark is not Shemzu Heru. Even if I spend the points, I can't take the USS Montana as an ally. My knight will not buy a Shetland pony just so he can use his lance underground. I will remember the spiked chain cheese monster is allergic to the improved Sunderfeet. I will stop asking NPCs how much XP they are worth. The seduction skill does not have a 2-hit on roll. No matter how well I make my bluff check, the Star Destroyer crew isn't going to believe I'm the new captain. Dressing up the wizard as the monk, still won't stop monsters from appearing beside him and attacking him first. When asked what game we want to LARP, Frogger is not an option. Chewing hoga leaves does not make me a goddamn sexual rhinoton. No, it won't help if we put a silencer on the bazooka. When approached by a famous historical figure, I can assume he's a time traveler and not a zombie. Paladins do too urinate. In the middle of Black Ops, my buttocks is forbidden from making contact with the target's copy machine. It's okay to feed the Ewok after midnight. Flashbangs are not to be handed out to trick-or-treaters. A stagehand does not get a better sneak bonus than ninjas. I will not conga line the pattern. Superpowers are only useful to Superpowers that are only useful to art majors are vetoed. My last wish cannot be for a cage match between Cthulhu, Godzilla, Galacticus, and the Tarrasque. I will avoid making wishes that lock the game in an infinite time loop. I will not go to FTL just to avoid the red lights. By the way, if you do you understand that one, Shay? Shay?
I think so.
You know, if you go fast enough, light can blue shift and change colors, and if you go over something like 140,000 miles an hour, red becomes green. I will
I
not
thought that was what that was pointing at.
I will not min-max the appraise skill just to clean up at the Price is Right. Even if we cleared it out, we can't turn White Plume Mansion into a theme park. Even if the rules allow it, I can't put the spinal-mounted weapon on a bicycle. I can't have a Destroid that requires me to take the ally advantage 24 times just to crew it. Stan Lee does not have to make a cameo appearance in every single adventure. Even if I make it out in one continuous design, uh, something castle doesn't count as one object. Just blow them out the airlock is not the backup first contact protocol. Even if it's total... even if it's total... Jesus Christ. Even if it's totally feasible, I can't indefinitely stall our rivals with a bureaucracy check. My Panzer hand doesn't get a vote. Smartass is not a character role. I can't have any feet in the main book if it's written in pencil. In the middle of Black Ops, I can't download several thousand songs on the target's computer, then call the RIAA. There is no such thing as ambiguously elven. Even if he is chaotic evil, I can't turn state's evidence against fellow party members. Even if the boss monster has 100% magic resistance, my wizard can't go catch a movie. I will keep rolling until I get a superpower I can actually use. I cannot have any gun that has an NPC only trigger. There we go. Even if they'd never suspect it, my Jedi can't have a flamethrower. No, we can't see if the party can beat a temple of elemental evil in under an hour. I will stop trying to put the halfling in a diabetic coma. If I'm just a few XP from 16th level, I can't just cast Fireball on random force until I hit something. I can't have a gun that treats buildings as light cover. No matter what the dice just said, I don't kill the villain with the first shot of the combat. Elves do not have to go to the bathroom in groups. Penguins will not fit in the standard ether jar. The Vulcan neck pinch doesn't work in campaigns without Vulcans. Just because my sword is intelligent doesn't mean he can do my math homework for me. It's a stranglehold, not an Algren neck pinch. Usarian women are not instantly recognizable by their beards. Even if the rules allow it, I can't hit stone with the Stone Cold Stunner. Having more beard than the enemy doesn't give me a morale bonus on the mass combat chart. No feat allows me to open beer cans with my pecs. The Death Star does not need a cabin boy. Overused cliché is not an appropriate favored enemy. I cannot gain drama dice in a game I'm not actually in. It's okay if you name your kindred Alucard, but I still can't name my Garo Namflo. No matter how low orc intelligence, they aren't going to fall for the large wooden horse outside the gates of Mordor. Head, heart, run is not our posse's motto. No matter how much sense it makes, we can't paint the glitter boy a camel scheme. My first act as XO can't be mutiny. Not allowed to use the replicator and transporter to fill the bird of prey with jello. I can't take invisibility to detect invisibility. My finger can't use the monster manual, or my fighter can't use the monster manual as a to-do list. No making up patron saints. No part of the adventure is clothing optional. No matter what the dice say, I didn't just seduce Chung-Li and Cammy. It takes more than one pickpocket roll to totally derail the campaign. I can't wish that somebody competent wrote the module. Even if the game is dreadfully repetitive, our party's motto can't be wash, rinse, repeat. I will not point out the drow matron would make more money as an exotic dancer, even if it's true. must at least pay lip service to the meta plot. It's not possible to stampede dwarfs. When told to pick a published superhero to play, Johnny Cash is not allowed.
I think I actually have a way of disputing the can't.
Paul
Can't,
Stanley is perfectly acceptable. What was that, Glenn?
I think I know a way you could actually stampede dwarves.
Beer.
Free ale.
Mm-hmm.
Of the good stuff.
Did you know that the last Tsar of Russia, on his inauguration day, did not have enough alcohol, and it caused a stampede of people to get as much alcohol as they could before it ran out, and several hundred people died from the human stampede.
Wow. Hadn't heard anything about that.
There is no such thing as a strap-on beard. It doesn't matter if he took the large advantage. We aren't using the userin as ballast. I will address the other PC as Lord Tyron, Eldritch Knight of the Winter Court, and not just as a city male. Anyway, a city mall. There we go. Anyway, my voice is getting tired, so I think I'm gonna call that for now. And we're at 250, so that'll be easy to or 1250.
Which is right where we left off.
Yep.
Previously.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, what do we want to do?
I found it funny earlier where one of them was asked to mention something and um, the magical mansion or something. On police boxes, so phone booths.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's trying to create a TARDIS, I think.
Yep, that's the joke.
Well,
Hmm.
we can try some guards. It's been a while since we played that.
Hmm.
Back in just a moment.
Hmm. The law lies, see all.
You have a box in your hand.
Oh. Huh. I'm tripping, man. Ah, space is kick. Sorry. Ah, shift is run. There you go. Hmm. I have most of the weapons unlocked now. Old sword, not detected. Okay. What's this? Ah, health. Mm. Alright, the main way. Oh, here it is. Ow. Why do you give me the option of arrest? Huh. Okay. Hmm. Hey, Glenn.
So,
Are you trapped now?
I have returned.
Are you trapped?
kind of.
Oh, you bastard. Oh, oh, that's scary. I need to change where this one is. There we go. Oh, you got an arrow in you. 1 second. I'll get it out. There. Ow! I'm making a pattern!
Gotcha.
There we go. Oh my gosh, I found a way to mess with the game.
You did.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Did you know we have spiders here? There, that makes it easier. Fuck off! Just look at the ceiling. I'm sure we have to have spiders, right? Stop trying to make a trap down here. We're having fun on the ceiling. How many of these can we make before the game crashes? Where's my weapon? There it is. What do you think, Glenn? How many?
No idea.
It went out the window. So apparently those are actually windows. There's a dude up there. Hit the boss! Gotta love the stupidity of this, right?
It is entertaining.
I probably should change put the streams as it is. Is this guards? Yes, it is. There we go. Can you imagine trying to get through that up there? Glenn?
So many pretty lines.
Noticing any performance issues yet?
No.
Well, I guess the game is slightly better programmed than I thought it was. Why are there spikes down here? Leave them up above our heads. We're connecting the power. So did you already pick the mission and everything?
Yeah, mission's ready.
Okay. You're gonna go your normal crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll switch over to my pot pan.
Did you leave a crossbow behind somewhere?
Somewhere. Probably right over here. Hmm. You found it?
No.
What am I hitting? Smickety smack, smickety smack. Ow. Ow. So what's the mission?
Evidence.
Collect evidence.
Get them all? Good. Hope he's following you. Want to have the rest follow you too? Oh, my shield's gone. Where's my shield? Oh well.
Back here on the fire. Did you find your shield?
Nope. But I'm coming back. Ah, I found it where it
Right
is.
there. You ran past it.
I know I did. I'm bringing some guys back.
Ah. Okay.
There's nothing like more slaves for the market. I mean, arrested hostiles. Oh, he died. There's some drugs here. And some more here. Why does my character keep losing his shield? Oh, is that what happens when they break through my shield defense?
I'm not sure. Are you getting stunned or something?
No. I'm guessing when they break through your first layer of shield, you drop it. How do you drop the things?
Right click.
Right click.
Oh, I have some people following me. Okay. Enemies getting ready to respawn. Where's my shield? There it is. I see you did not wait for us to bust in. Oh. God damn it, I broke a door and it broke evidence. There's evidence in here if somebody wants to get it before I break the next door. Okay, arrested. Arrested.
Reinforcements are about to show up.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Is there a safe path all the way back?
Not yet.
Follow me. God damn it, why'd that blow up? Oh, I picked up a board. It's fucking annoying. Did not want to pick up a board. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm spinning out of control.
Um. Nope. Oh, they got me.
No.
Oh. You just dropped your weapon. You didn't get knocked out. Oh, Jesus, Glenn.
Yeah.
What? What happened? Your
Held
arrows
still.
in you. Arrest you. And arrest you.
Say, adding extra arrows to an already arrowed situation does not help.
He's trying to stick you to the ground so you don't fly away.
Yes.
You have better luck dumping your crossbow of ammo and collecting it.
I
There,
tried that. It wasn't working.
it worked.
You guys all dead?
No, I'm
Okay.
up.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Had that one not broken, we'd have already been done. God damn it. How do I get in that room? Okay. Got it. Got the last one. Let's go. Isn't this the first area? Or didn't we have mega slums or something unlocked?
On my other computer.
Oh. Well, do you want me to unlock the mega slums or something?
The outskirts or crypt. Do you have enough money for that?
Sure. Done. Right? Oh no.
I have to click multiple times.
Yep. Now it's done. Crypts are unlocked.
I think we can finish this one off and then switch over. More evidence.
So you don't have all your weapons unlocked, do you?
No.
I don't have a weapon, dude. What the fuck?
Oh. I thought you did it.
No.
Eh.
Wait, why am I getting hit?
Because we spawned in when I was spamming buttons angrily. On your knees.
Bays. Bays.
Hammer.
Bays.
Move.
Bays.
Swing the hammer, damn it. That worked. Let me guess, you picked up the narcotics and ran up into me.
It had been clear until it wasn't, yeah.
Ooh, a metal shield. Come on, let me yoink it. There we go. Let me yoink it.
Hammer guy charging in.
What hammer guy?
Who's not?
There's another narcotic right here if you want to grab it and secure. Oh, jeez. He, did not care that I hit him with the hammer.
Stings. I'm gonna feel that one coming.
Okay, there's 2 more narcotics over here. Illegal murder. Fine 50 gold.
That implies there's legal murder.
Well, we have 3 narcotics here.
Ooh, Archer.
Mm-hmm. I picked up a weapon I've never seen before and immediately got spiked in the chest.
Oh, the knuckle dusters.
I have a bad feeling, Glenn. Enemies are about to reinforce.
Not quite.
What?
Not quite time for that yet.
You'll have to kill the archer, then revive us.
That's gonna leave a mark. I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
What archer?
The archer that killed both of us. Here.
I'm heading off after this mission is done.
What?
I think I'm heading to bed a bit early. I do work in the morning. Sadly.
I know how that feels.
Yeah, it feels awful.
Enemy reinforcements are here. Oh! He spawned punching me.
Good as new.
Okay.
That's how it is.
Anyway, does anyone want to clear this out so I can move forward?
Yep.
Really?
Both
Oh,
just
wow.
unconscious.
Mm-hmm. Arrest.
That unattended keyboard's tougher than you.
I arrested him. How did he punch me?
No, he had help, maybe.
Good as new.
Arrest, arrest, arrest.
Push daggers.
Archer! Just around that corner is an archer.
Okay. For how simple this game is, it is stupidly fun.
And you're dragging a corpse behind you.
I am.
Glenn is.
Okay.
I don't think you are.
Oh, wizard. Arrest him if you can't. Oh, you're down too.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he's just laying down, not actually all the way down.
I think he's stuck down. Because he's not getting back up.
Good as new.
Thank you.
Thank you. Careful, there's a narcotic box in here. No. Follow. Why is there so much glow off of this? Oh, enemy's about to respawn. Careful.
Yes.
God, I can't see because of all the glow. Is this a door? That is the door. Oh. Oh boy. gonna knock you the fuck out. Stay the fuck out. That's not you.
That's me.
What was that?
That's the last box we need.
Oh, you're rushing ahead.
Did they get you, Glenn?
Yeah, that was good. I almost shot you in the back there, Glenn, because you rushed past me.
Oh, you scared me. Oh, poor guy. There we go. That was actually really easy.
Alright, well, I am heading off.
Okay.
Oh, you did that? Okay.
Have a good night.
Yep.